Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby for the rest of Victory Road.
Yes, so exciting we had to do it twice.
Well, I combined the time of the previous video and this one, and it came to about 40 minutes. I'm like, nah, son, no way am I sitting through like a dank cave for 40 minutes in a row, not nowadays.
We just don't have the time for that anymore. It's kind of nuts how, we've gotten to a point where we're so rushed all the damn time. And then we have people coming up, going, oh, well, I got so little time, I can't have gameplay in my fucking game. What are you talking about?
If I was, in the Pokemon world, I'd be the worst trainer, because I'd get to Victory Road, get bored, and go home.
Well, then I'd have to give you, honest shit right there, because, you're so fucking close to the end,
Uh-huh.
Then again, I'm the kind of guy who likes to schedule practically fucking everything he does, so I'm kind of a nerd for that kind of shit.
You really do, and you really are.
I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't.
It wasn't, mostly.
Well, I guess it's the tone. If you said it very nicely, it is true you are a super scheduled dork, but that's what I appreciate about you. It'd be like, aw, that's nice.
Right, Bert and Ernie have been defeated. Now, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Well, maybe you didn't fucking kill them first. They'd be able to help you out there, brother.
Ah, your conviction. The letter C for conviction.
Today's Pokemon Battles was brought to you by the letter B for Breloom.
Let's not get into that shit again, please.
What if the rock was not a square? Would Graveler be able to push it? Sorry, man, I only know how to deal with square rocks.
Hey, this rock is my cousin, okay? Show some respect.
Hey, are you touching my cousin? No, I'm just moving her.
You're making eyes at my cousin over here?
And we found a flamethrower. Give it to Aaron real fast.
What are you saying? Because it sounds like you're saying Aaron.
I am saying Aaron.
In what context?
Game Grumps.
Oh! Why didn't you say Ego Raptor? I know, quite a few Aarons.
I thought he dropped the Ego Raptor name. Honestly, I thought he did.
He may as well at this point, let's be honest. There we go.
Yeah, fuck that buffing shit. We need some Crossfire Hurricane action up in here.
I could probably give this to Rolling Stone as well. Maybe later, though.
I do have to question, I guess since you recorded this ahead of time, have you made sure that your team has, the variety of moves it needs to be able to take on the Elite Four handily?
Well, there may be a bit of trouble with the Ghost-type trainer, mostly because Cars is stuck in a box right now, but we'll rock them and we'll roll them, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
Seriously? You came to Victory Road with an Electrode? See, this is why the Wind Straits kicked you out of the house.
Yeah, Electrode is not the Pokemon I think of when I think of a trainer who can topple the Elite Four. I know some people have done it with an Electrode. I'm sure people have done it with a fucking, Pidgey or whatever, but still.
So yeah, this is the Wind Straits' son, who they said had left home and become an elite trainer. Fought Dragon.
Why in the hell does his family have unique portraits, but he shares his portrait with every other goddamn ace trainer?
Well, his family aren't unique. One of them's just a lass.
Oh yeah, that's true. Huh. I guess they're all just forgettable in the long run.
Your point just got fissured.
Now you blind the Electrode with that flash, and that's how you take care of him. Of course, he blows himself up because he's a pissy loser.
Well, it's not really going to bite down against a steel type, I'm afraid.
Man, that Electrode was so unhappy when he died. He's like, I failed.
The smile is just to conceal the sadness within.
That's true, every Electrode has his day. Well, good enough, you just evolved recently, but I think we want to wait until you're really needed, Metagross.
Oh, well, we weren't nearly filling our stereotype quota.
I know what Darmanitan... Fuck, I can't say his stupid name now.
You can't pronounce a lot of Pokemon names, I've noticed.
Well, you do know that when I was younger I took English not English, speech in elementary school, right? I've never been a very good fucking talker, I'll be honest.
Well, you do a damn good job for the troubles you have, so I give you that.
I suppose. I mean, if it was like jokes, you know, like if all of English conversation was filled with jokes, I'd be the guy who'd be talking at TED. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd just be eloquent.
Well, we're not talking about brain scratch TED here, right?
Well, no, I'm like the TED Talks, you know? Have you ever heard of those? I keep forgetting I keep bringing up shit you may not actually know about.
Yeah, like art, culture, and such.
Yeah, all these things from the outside world. You've heard of that, right? It's a magic, mystical place.
Swallow, you magnificent son of a bitch, I read your book.
Swallow, why are you here? Why are you back? At least there's not like 50 of your brothers this time.
Right.
I mean, here it actually feels like a unique kind of Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I still hate the design, and I still think it's crap, but still.
Oh, I've got like a Fu Manchu mustache, what's going on there?
It looks like he took noodles that weren't cooked, and he stuck them into his face. Oh my god. What the fuck?
All my arms stick forward now, except the ones at the back for some reason.
Holy shit, what the fuck happened to him? I'm just looking at him now. He took more arms. Some people need those.
Oh no, there's poor Beldams.
He just took another Metagross. Hey, you want a fucking fusion dance? Alright.
I remember when Mega Metagross, like, was unveiled. VP flipped its shit.
Oh yeah, man. It's just like, this dude is a fucking crazy Mecha Shiva up in here, you know? Like Venture Brothers style. Mecha Shiva, Mecha Shiva.
It's kind of cool, I guess. Besides that, I don't really have anything to say about Mega Metagross.
Mega Metagross kind of seems like what you would do with your toys. You'd flip back certain parts of it and then put other parts forward to make a new form.
Well, I think I actually did that with, like, the red Super Zeozord, you know, the star one?
I'm sorry, did Superman just accost you here?
No, this is just a Dragon-type trainer.
Wait, you had the Zeozord?
Yeah, the Super Zeozord, you know, the one.
Dude! That sucks so much! I fucking love the Super Zeozord. That's the guy that's made of 5 smaller robots with the shapes, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I fucking love that Zord so much. I'm now jealous and mad.
Finally, I have one up on you!
I always wanted the goddamn White Tiger Zord. I always wanted him. I never got him, which sucks, but oh well.
That too.
I'm starting to have problems with you, Tom. I hope you realize this.
Local commentator found dead, missing one Super Zeozord.
Well, just don't tell me you had the fucking Thunder Zord, because it's got a dragon guy in the middle. You know how I am about those. Don't make that noise with me. It sounds like a cat that's trying to die.
I think the only early Megazord I didn't have was the original one, ironically.
Do you still have them, though?
No, I sold all my toys years ago.
Okay. I want to know what that's like, but I'm just asking.
Well, at least you didn't have those feelings of loss. It wasn't like Toy Story 3, except good.
I actually gave away most of my Transformers, like, years back to, like, charity, you know? I've still got some left over. I got my Transmetal 2 Megatron. I ain't ever giving this guy up. I got my Unicron I got for $15 at a flea market in package. Great fucking deal.
Right, for an entire planet's worth of Transformers.
I know. There's just... Playtime is now infinite.
We're getting close to the end of Victory right now, I believe.
Well, that's good, because I am running out of shit to say about a fucking cave.
Oh, it's my favourite couple, Brains and Brawns.
Well, these guys again? They showed up, like, near the end of Victory Road back in Pokemon X, didn't they?
Yeah.
Are they like a recurring theme now? You know, they kind of show up in every game to remind us we still exist.
Apparently, Brains and Brawn. Yo, Primeape, an underappreciated fighting type.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see a Primeape after so long. Like, you get the idea that so many Pokemon just get the shaft, you know? Like, especially when you're building, like, enemy teams for, like, whoever you're fighting, Team Magma or whatever, and you use the same guys over and over. Meanwhile, there's Primeape over here. He's looking for some action, but nobody's going to give him a chance anymore because he's past his prime.
You could... past his Primeape?
There you go, yeah, I just realized that.
You could very easily make a Mega Evolution out of Primeape. Like, just give him super weights around, like, his wrists and ankles, and give him a bandana. Done.
It seems like Primeape, if he went Mega, would be more of an angry, intoxicated drunk.
Like, give him an Irish theme song as well. Boom, there you go.
Yeah, when he Mega Evolves, he just realized how shit his personal life is, and he gets a bottle and he breaks it. Let's fucking go! So I have a godless abomination, what about you?
Shasha!
Oh my god, Twitchy's actually getting the business done for a change.
Don't expect that to be a running theme. There's always one Pokemon on your team that isn't quite pulling its weight, and for that, Twitchy fills the role.
Could you take Metagross and, like, put it on its back and it could, like, support itself on its tiny legs?
Yeah, it's holding like a big Pokeball or something.
And then the top starts spinning around and it becomes like a helicopter?
Like a Doduo using Fly.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Yeah, good job, Twitchy, thanks. Going to the Pokemon League, gonna bring me a lot of Twitchy.
Apparently, speaking of, like, Twitch, they're redoing Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Really? Why? Because the original, that's hard to duplicate, let's be honest.
Like, I was streaming with Mexi earlier, or rather, I was just gate crashing his stream while he was doing a bit of practice for Sonic 2 and the like, and, like, apparently Twitch Plays Pokemon are doing Red again. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't really see the point. You know, there's not really an incentive to kind of... You can't really recapture the magic of the first time, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is organic, and that's really hard to duplicate.
Man, they crippled themselves so badly by not just, like, eking out the hype, give it a month, you know, and then do Gold and Silver.
Well, I'm not thinking Twitch Plays Pokemon is going to be a long-running established business, you know what I'm saying?
Just the flavour of the month, really, but it was a very tasty flavour.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I'm not denying, like, the hype for that original playthrough. I was in on some of that, and I was nuts, man.
Alright, let's get healed up, because there is one more challenge before we can actually reach the league proper.
Yeah, this challenge, to this day, I'm still kind of confused how it got to be this way, but we'll talk more about it when we get up there.
Might as well use these potions that have just been taking room in my bag.
That's true. I mean, you could give it to another trainer who needs it, but fuck it, all mine.
Oh, thanks, a potion while I'm in the Pokemon League. You know, my Pokemon's hit points are in the hundreds, but here... Thanks, I guess.
Alright. Nah, that would require work.
That sounded like a Golbat. What's a Golbat doing on the water?
Obviously having trouble flying.
Oh, Jesus, help me!
You fucking idiot, get me out of here.
Stereotype powers, ho!
I'm pretty sure Ludicolo has a problem with shooting water out of its ass like that.
You used that joke last time, mate. It wasn't very funny then.
Tom, I'm very sick. You
Oh,
gotta
Jesus.
help me.
Well, if you're shooting your element out of your anus, you best go see a Poke Doctor.
And he just analyzes him. No, the Pokemon is supposed to normally be able to do that. Why does it hurt?
Oh, we're so professional.
Well, don't worry, the cave is almost done.
Oh, we're out of the cave now, mate. This is a new part of the game, I think. Just this whole, like, Metal Gear Solid 3-esque flowery wasteland.
Yeah, this is definitely new, and it really just kind of carry that feel of a big final battle. You know, kind of what with the flowers.
Very poignant, actually. A great place to battle our rival? Okay, he's not our rival, but we've known him for a long time. At least 15 hours.
Yeah, it is kind of neat. I like this in the original, too. I liked how, you know, you helped really inspire Wally here to kind of, you know, become stronger and kind of move past the illnesses and the difficulties he's had to become. Like this real top tier shit. And we get this fucking awesome music that's kicking in, by the way.
Oh, Wally's, like, ramped up theme is so good. Okay, let's do this.
Bring it on, dude. Let's see what you've got.
Now, I want you to pay attention to Wally's stance when he throws the Pokeball. Watch this. He's got faith, confidence, and perfect poise.
Excellent. It's kind of inspiring to see him become, you know, this kind of level, and now I'm ready to take him on. Let's see what he's got.
Well, he's got Altaria, so we're going to switch out so we don't get blindsided by a flying attack.
Yeah, that might be important.
That'd be really embarrassing. Like, the battle of the century. Whoops, your Pokemon goes down in the first turn.
The memes, Tom. The memes.
Exquisite.
No, I mean, if we're doing this in like a Metal Gear Solid 3 kind of thing, I just imagine him talking about like politics and philosophy while they're doing all this. It'd be kind of nuts, actually.
Fuck the fire types! Fuck the fairy types!
Could have gone pro.
Technical machines, son.
Now, I remember when I originally fought Wally, and I've told this story already, but I might as well tell it again since it's actually, relevant to what's going on. When I first fought Wally in Ruby and Sapphire, I was actually at this award show that my sister got invited to. She did really good in school for something, and it was like a really special, separate kind of award. So we go up to this restaurant, and I, of course, decide to dress for the occasion to go to this high-end restaurant by wearing my shitty, ratty-ass denim jacket.
Okay.
And I had my Game Boy in my pocket or whatever, and I'm playing this, I'm fighting Wally with the sound down, and I'm realizing how funny it would have been if the sound was on while they were doing awards. And I remember they served us like a 3-course meal, and they bring out the first one, and it's just the salad, and I'm sitting there, I'm looking at this, and I go to my sister and I go, is this it? Is this what we're getting?
Congratulations, here's your rabbit food.
It's like $15 dinner, right? Is this all we're getting here? I need some protein up in here. They finally did serve us the meat or whatever, but still, that always stands out in my mind when I think about this Wally fight, I admit, which isn't really the best memory to link to it, I admit, but still, that's just how it is for me.
Scorch the Roselia and all the roses in the background. Terrifying. Now it really is a wasteland.
But all in all, the presentation, the music, how they did this battle, it's really greatly ramped up. And I am loving the new kind of output for this really climactic fight. I really like it.
It's kind of funny how they took Wally, who in the original game, and it was sprite-based, so you couldn't really do that much with it, at least for Pokemon anyway, because the faces never really moved. But they turned Wally into kind of like a bishy hero type. I mean, he's still a green-haired pretty boy, but he's better now. He's wiser. He's stronger. He was ahead of us for most of the game because when we were dealing with Primal Groudon, he was in Evergrande City, waiting to go into Victory Road.
Yeah. Again, I still have to wonder. I mean, obviously, it's good that the kid grew up so fast and he became this proficient trainer so quickly, but I still have to question the rate at which he was able to do it. I mean, we still had gotten started quite a bit ahead of Wally before he decided to go out on this journey. So, again, I can kind of see what was going on. We were kind of dealing with shit on the side. This gave him time to kind of level up, so to speak, both in terms of Pokemon and himself. But, I guess, I'm just... my whole brain is trying to question, how quickly he was able to master certain things,
I guess we could just call him a prodigy and move on.
I guess, after so long, he's been all sheltered, holed up, not really able to do anything. He kind of just blossoms, so to speak, and I guess that kind of explains the flower motif. They're in bloom. They're healthy.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. And these kind of traits would actually be used again for another rival in Bianca in Generation 5, because even though I think you battled Cheran more than her move pool for her Pokemon is more advanced and covers more bases, interestingly, because Cheran becomes a Pokemon gym leader in Black and White 2, and Bianca becomes a Pokemon assistant, I believe, to Professor Juniper.
It's kind of interesting to see how that all plays out, but for me, of course, Wally's kind of the premier example of kind of going turbo, so to speak.
Okay, it's time for his ace, and we're going to lead with Twitchy.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Twitchy hasn't really been able to perform up until this point?
Don't you worry, I've got confidence in Twitchy. Henshin!
There we go. Oh man, I gotta say, Mega Galley looks fucking cool. I love the cape. The cape is awesome.
I like the dual discs, personally.
Oh, that's true. He's gonna be able to play a fuck ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! Although, I admit, Mega Gallade is cool, but I still miss the Gardevoir for him. I think it works better with Wally. That's just me. Mega Gallade, not that bad.
I have to say, I like Wally's ramped up theme, I do, but it kind of gets a little bit repetitive. It sounds more like music that would lead into a theme proper, like how you hear a bit of dun 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 before you fight the Elite Four members.
Yeah, sound like that, but I do like how it led into the fight proper itself. It felt appropriate.
Oh well, Wally. Better luck next time, I guess, mate.
What's important is the journey and the growth. And I'm really proud of you, dude. I really think you've ramped up, so to speak.
You're kind of overselling it there, mate.
Well, you know, I can like a character, and I think Wally has a good character arc, you know? He's cool, in my book. I have one of those.
Yeah, many of them, I guess. But I suppose I can say this now, since we probably won't be covering the Maison in the post-game. Wally is the strongest trainer in the game.
Really?
Yes, he is. He battles with like level 80s.
Second compared to me, of course.
But yeah, we probably won't be showing off the super battle. I apologise for that, because I ain't sitting through like 19 battles in a row only to lose on the 20th.
Yeah, we already kind of did that in Pokemon X, and I think we've seen enough.
Sweet, thanks, mate.
Well, that's pretty good. How come it says Dawn of the First Day inside of it?
Oh, Jesus, no. What, right here? There aren't any trainers here. Oh, just a metaphor, I guess? Okay.
Yeah, there's no Pokemon centers, there's no food, unless you like eating flowers.
Well, there's plenty of water, so you're not going to dehydrate, I guess.
Feels like we could have killed them at that point and it would have been poignant. You know, it kind of has that vibe with the area.
Oh, we were still inside the cave. Okay, I guess that was just like a dome or something, but this kind of takes me back, Helldragon. 7+ years ago, we were walking this route to the Pokemon League.
Oh yeah, together, you know, because again, Emerald was our first playthrough together, and I actually came on at the end, so now that we've actually seen the journey all the way through, it feels more appropriate.
Look at these flowers. The power of the 3DS right here.
God, I've been walking for like fucking years already. Can I get like an escalator to take me to the door?
Very nearly missed this.
That's a dick move. Come on.
It's almost nighttime as well. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next time when we take on the Pokemon League. Bye-bye for now.